Happy Tuesday. Thank you again for joining us on another Tuesday. Let me lift myself because I'm feeling like a midget. Gotcha. All right. Good? All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We're in the thick of it. Fall is here. We have the door open. We feel the breeze coming in this evening, and we give thanks. 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 I caught a little bit of Bible study before I came down, and I heard the prayer.
You're totally in my way.
Sorry. So I just want to encourage someone to stay encouraged. My husband preached a sermon a while ago, and he used a tagline called Chief Reminding Officer. So.
All right, you're still in my way. All right. I gotta work out these seats.
You know?
Move to a different room of this house. All right.
So, a Chief Reminding Officer is someone to remind you of all the ways that God has blessed you. Sometimes we get caught up in our circumstance, in our situations, in our situationships, that we forget that we are blessed even in spite of, in the midst of all the things that we might be going through. So get yourself a chief reminding officer, that person or people, your support group, your crew, right, that keeps you encouraged and keep reminding you that this is just a test, and without a test, you cannot have a testimony.
That is so cliche, but okay.
It's true. You know why cliches become cliches?
But they're cliches.
Because they're rooted in truth.
No, they're not.
They're rooted in universal truth. Let me say.
So you have to follow what everybody says.
I'm not starting with you this evening.
You have to follow what everybody. Why can't you create your own?
I'm not starting with you this evening.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Dave and Vic. It's going to be a great and wonderful night. And so I'm asking you to get your friends, call your friends, share this on your page. Share this on your page. You got to share it on your page. And then after you share it on your page, I want you to talk back to us. It's going to be an interesting night tonight. This is the disclaimer that we say every single week. Every single week we say this. This is not the typical churchy marriage type of show where we start speaking in tongues and fall on the floor and prophesy to somebody. I ain't doing that because half of those things are not rooted in anything. So what we want to do, the objective of this is to bring you real and concrete experiences that will help somebody. Maybe not you. Maybe you've been married for 20 years, or maybe you can learn something from us, or maybe you can share it with somebody. However, the point of this is to help you to, see marriage in a different way. When I say a different way, maybe sometimes some of us have to reassess how we're going about treating the ones who are in our lives. All right? So, why you keep looking at that? This is why I keep hiding it. You know why?
I'm listening.
No, because you can't, for some reason, you have a problem doing two things at one time. Just focus. That's my whole point, Christy. Like,
you said about reassessing.
Like, focus. All right.
Let's get into it.
If you are usually watching us on the Bethel Tabernacle page, it's a lot of work to do 2 pages, so I'm not going there tonight. So please let somebody know, let them know that we're only on the Dave K. Allen page, only tonight, all right? So, and trust me, it's a lot of setup, and so we want to just keep it straight and where everybody can. I'm wiping my face because somehow I look oily. All right, we're gonna open up in prayer. Call somebody, text somebody, let them know that we're on. All right, we need these numbers to go up. All right, baby, pray.
Heavenly Father, we say thank you Thank you for another evening, another day, another opportunity to grow in grace and love and in mercy. We pray for those out there who do not know that they are masterpieces and not pieces. Lord, we ask that you keep them encouraged, remind them that all things are done well as long as they're done with you, Christ Jesus. We say thank you, and amen.
And amen. And amen. Wow, tonight is not a long prayer tonight.
I'm drained.
The apostle.
I'm drained this evening.
Drained. Okay.
I'm drained.
And why? Let me hear this.
Because
hey, Vanessa. Hey, Pastor Craig. Hey, Anita. Hey, Delphine. Hey,
I'm still
everybody.
trying to recuperate from last week. Both our children's birthdays are a day apart. And I feel like that week just was a blur from the weekend to the week to making sure that they were celebrated and encouraged and acknowledged. I haven't caught up yet. It's been rainy. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Tired from what?
My mojo.
Oh, go drink some coffee then.
I
All
did.
right.
I had some coffee today that didn't end well. Let me tell you something. I wasn't going to share this.
Oh!
But it's too funny not to.
Lord have mercy.
So I have to take Prilosec, like acid reflux stuff since my hernia surgery. So I was down to my last pill. It was upstairs. I was being lazy. I was like, you know what? I was feeling sluggish. I said, let me just have a cup of coffee and then I'll take the pill. I don't know what a heart attack feels like. But, like, you know how they say, you see the light?
Oh, that's...
Listen, I was in here. I was like, Lord, just take care of my children. Just watch over them because this is it. The pain that I felt, the heartburn, my ears were ringing.
Hold on, you said, Lord, take care of my children. But not of the husband.
No, because I know you're going to move on. I know you're going to cash in my insurance policy. You're going to move on. So,
tell me, will you keep the life insurance policy?
Words to the wise. All you people out there, like, I heard
Hey!
Walking down the street, she was like, yeah, I haven't taken my pressure medication in 2 days.
Who's like that to you?
That was walking down the street and the lady was on her cell phone. Listen, if you are supposed to take your medication in the morning, don't skip a day. Don't think, what the Lord has healed me, I'm good, I can wait. Take your meds as directed. I'm scared straight. You don't have to worry. I will not be putting off taking my pill first thing in the morning. I will be obedient. My husband's reply, as I told him how I was feeling, was, rest well.
Yeah. Because I was... You know what time I've been? So, let me just give you a recap. Our son just turned 6 years of age, thank God. Mm-hmm. And last time my wife was
He's
really
spoiled.
mean. Mean.
No, I wasn't.
Vicky was mean. MEAN,
No,
mean like, give me, what's that witch in that
My son told me, and my daughter's a witness. He said, Mommy, when I turn 6 years old, I don't want to sleep in the bed with you anymore. I'm going to sleep in my own bed because I'm a big boy.
So you going to cast him out the bed just like that?
I said, okay, son. The night when he turned 6, he came upstairs, he got his pajamas, everything. He said, I don't, he cut me off. I said, do you know what time it is? He said, Mommy, I already know. I already know what you're going to say. I'm 6 years old and I got to sleep in my own bed because that's what I said. But you know what? I just need one more night. Okay. No problem.
You have to wean him off.
Listen.
Wean.
He turned 6 on a Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He slept in his own bed, but he got up in the middle of the night to come and get in the bed. All right, I let him rock out. Over the weekend, he hung out at the grandparents, or his cousins was down. Mind you, he's sleeping probably on his sleeping bag. I don't know what they do when they're over there. It's a free for all, right? They do what they want.
He said he was horrible. He said it was horrible.
The point is, he's not sleeping with me. He's not sleeping with you. He's by himself.
He said it was horrible. He said, remember I asked him, I said, how did you sleep? He said it was absolutely horrible.
Because he wants to stay up and play video games and watch TV all night.
My son said it was absolutely horrible.
So last night, I was like,
it's not happening.
I had enough. Like I had enough. You said, this is what you said. We had a contract.
God. Contract.
He says he gets in his bed and like clockwork, he has a routine. I mean, he starts itching, right? That's the workup. Mommy, I'm itching. Okay, Anthony, let me put he has eczema. Let me go put your cream on. All right. Go back to bed. He goes back to bed. Mommy, can I borrow your phone so I can use your flashlight, because I think there's monsters under my bed.
That's what kids do.
Listen, I comply.
That's what kids do.
I whip out the cell phone, flashlight. No, nothing here. Mommy, it's too dark. Can you raise the light a little bit? It's on the dimmer switch. No problem. All of that. There's a whole hour-ass pass with his request. Anthony, enough is enough. You don't need anything. Wow. You've had water. You've gone to the bathroom. There's no monsters. I dim the light. Everything that you asked for.
Kids see monsters all the time. Kids see monsters.
Let me tell you what he does. So there's two ways he can get into his room. He goes through the office, unbeknownst to me, goes downstairs, gets... I'm going to use the word father loosely because it's really...
His
slave.
His slave?
Okay.
His slave.
His bidder.
No.
His pump. That's what he is.
You going in tonight. Oh,
I'm going in.
Oh.
He goes downstairs. He comes up. He comes upstairs, right? His chest all out. Now he's like, oh.
It was horrible.
I got daddy, right? He don't say it, but I see a little smile, a little chest poked out. I said, oh. I didn't even know he had left because it's dark, right? He went out the back way. I didn't see he didn't pass me.
You're not being a responsible parent. What if he had taken the fire escape?
He says.
What if he had taken the fire escape?
He says. You don't notice anything.
Right. And here's why I said it.
Mean.
No, it wasn't mean.
Nasty.
It wasn't mean. No.
Rude.
No, because you are on the phone with one of the same
that's the whole
people.
thing. That's the whole thing. I wasn't on the phone.
No, you were. I saw you.
No. I was on the phone, but I wasn't speaking to
my
anyone.
son, my beloved.
I was on the phone texting or scrolling on social media.
No.
The point is,
my beloved came down in frustration and fear and trepidation and said, Daddy, please rescue me. I said, what do you need rescuing from? He said, my mother has abandoned me. I said, son, that's not what fathers do. So I grabbed him. I said, come, you need a hug? He says, yeah. I gave him a nice hug, as the you parents knows that you ought to do. All right? You got to love them. Don't you all agree? Y'all talk back to me now. Don't you? You got to love on them.
You also have to discipline them. You also have to
you need discipline yourself.
Set boundaries. And you don't have any boundaries with him until he crosses the line with you.
He never crosses the line.
All the time.
No, he never.
And then he becomes...
I'm going to give you a cross the line tonight.
Then he becomes my son.
Okay, you want to talk about cross the line? You want to talk about cross the line?
The point is, he needs to sleep in his own bed, and I am not going to sit there with him.
That's what good parents do.
While he plays with toys and
because your mother abandoned you in your own room, and that's why you the way you are right now. Because she left you and say, go over there, Missy, and then you had to be like up all night going.
What she did was taught me discipline.
No. That's the way you are right now.
He's 6 years old. He has his own room, his own television, his own space. There's no reason why he should be coming and getting to bed.
Hey, listen, is there anybody with your kids sleeping in the bed and you have a problem with them doing that? If my kid is 27 and he says, "Dad,
Right,
can you
and
move
your dad
over?"
with you. You're right.
Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna scoot over.
No.
Be like, hey, right? Y'all talk back to us. If your daughter, I know some of y'all, if your daughter or your son says that, you would be like, come on over, son, and you leave them.
Exactly, Miss
But hold
Cornell.
on.
He tries to play us against each other, and you give in every time.
Because I want him to go to bed. That was 10:30 at night.
You don't barter with children.
Okay, you want to talk about barter? Stay right there.
Let's go.
Stay right there. Okay, listen this. Because I was all day.
Here we go.
I have a problem. I want y'all to help us out tonight. I'm frustrated. The reason why I'm frustrated.
Join the club.
Here's why I'm frustrated. Because I have 3 kids I have to manage in my house.
Oh!
I have 3 children. I thought I had 2.
Okay.
But I have 3.
We gonna go there? Okay.
I have 3.
All right.
First one is the one who's right here. I have 3 children. The second one is a young daughter by the age of 9 years old.
Okay.
This daughter, my wife, I'm the last one to go to bed every night.
Why is that?
Hold on, because I have work to do.
But also because you have trouble sleeping. That's not my fault that I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime.
I'm sorry. Like,
it's a gift.
It's not a gift.
Jealous.
You know what that called?
You're jealous.
Something's wrong with your mind.
You're jealous.
And I'm gonna put some oil over your head tonight.
No, I sleep well at night because I speak my peace and I lay it down.
I guess you were here hustling on the Bible study tonight.
No
you need
worries.
to come in and let me throw some oil on you.
Down.
You need. Here we go tonight.
Peacefully.
Can I say what I had to say, please?
Sure.
So,
please go.
My wife has no clue, 0 clue on what the kids are doing remote school. For all the teachers out there and the parents who have to do double duty.
They're doing blended.
Hello.
They're doing blended. It's not full remote.
It's not full remote.
They go in 2 days. They're home.
My wife has 0. I need something. 0. They need to invent a new word for 0. 0 clue. She gets up in the morning. I have to say, hey, you got to get up. Oh, I didn't know. Angelina's always missing a class. The teachers now are calling me.
I'm going to be quiet.
What?
She's always missing a class?
Well, unless I wake you up in the morning.
Really?
That was the last time.
That was Friday. And
that was the 3rd time. I'm counting. I'm keeping the calendar.
I'm speaking to my educators out there.
Oh, No. Stay right
educators.
There. I can't.
The teacher...
I can't.
Puts the meeting time for the Zoom at 8:12 in the morning, the morning of.
Okay.
You're supposed to put it the night before because it's not a consistent time. Sometimes she'll come on at 10.
Who tells you to get up at 9 in the morning?
Sometimes she'll come in at 10:30. I'm up before 9, but I'm not going to wake them up.
In which house? No, every day is a discipline.
I'm always up. I just don't always come downstairs before 9 o'clock.
You know what? Guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna promise y'all.
You take me and you going down.
I'm gonna put a hidden camera.
I'm telling you right now. You will be on the people's camera. You'll be on people's
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
You'll be right on the people's.
I'm gonna put a hidden camera for 1 week. I'm gonna just show y'all. Cause y'all, I know y'all think I'm the one who.
You are the one.
No,
you are the one
making these people feel
you're upset because you're up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you want us to be up with you.
No, I want you to get up at a standard time, a good time.
Okay.
All right. The mothers out there are getting up at a good time.
What do you consider a
7:30 in the morning? If they don't have to go in the building, if they don't have to go in the building, 7:30.
Okay.
Let me give you half an hour more.
Okay.
If they have to get in the building, get up at least 7. Be responsible. Be responsible. Risk. You know where responsible comes from? Like from Aretha Franklin. R-E-S-P-E-C.
Oh, did he say something?
Okay. Because you're an unholy woman. You don't respect the man in this house. Woo! That's what's wrong with you. All right, that's what he said to her.
Yeah.
I'm almost
okay.
To you, but
you're touching.
So here's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So yesterday was one of those days. I'm frustrated, guys. I'm a hard-working man. I go out every day and work hard. I go out every day and work hard. I'm the last to go to bed and the first to get up in the morning. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Any man out there understand what I'm going through? Anybody understand what I'm going through? Y'all talk back to me now. I'm frustrated. So here's this. So I get up and I say, hey, She has to be in a class by 8:40.
How would I know that?
That's not.
The teacher,
how did I know?
Because you were already up at 5 a.m. looking for stuff.
Oh, hallelujah.
You keep hitting refresh on the iPad. So the minute it hits, you see it.
Yo, so.
How about the same standards you want from me with consistency?
I wish you have standards.
The teacher should have.
No, because you should have some standards too. When was the last time you say, honey, I'm going to get up and pray with you? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't.
Maybe if I have a foot in my face or a toe in my eye from your son sleeping in the bed, I would be energized to get up in the morning. Which is why I was killing myself with a cup of coffee this morning because I was tired.
So anyways, so I had to save the day. The teacher sent me a text. Mr. Allen, you're a hard-working man. Can you please get your daughter in the classroom? I go to the edge of the stairs. Hello? Anybody live in this house?
He did.
Anybody live up there?
Facetious. Right. He yells
anybody love up
instead of coming upstairs like an adult.
Like an adult.
Shaking us, maybe rousing
Hello?
us. He yells at the bottom of the stairs.
Anybody live up here? I start banging everywhere. Bam, bam. Get up. Get roused like I'm in the army. Roused. And then finally she said, yeah, I didn't know there was a class.
I didn't know.
You wouldn't know because you weren't responsible. You understand? So hold up. Let me see what I have to say. So listen what happened. So all the morning I'm frustrated. And Julina keeps now messing around, right? Messing around. Am I lying?
No, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. She does play games.
When about maybe 2-something, she comes in the morning. There's something they have to do called iReady.
Right.
Dave Allen, got her on iReady because the teacher said, can you help her please? I said, yes, found the password, went to the emails, bam, 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 got her on iReady. Because she comes to me, Daddy, I don't know how to get on iReady. I said, Negro, you know how to get on iReady. Stop playing. You think you can trick me like you trick your mother? No. Bam.
That was not the case.
You know what, Miss? You know what the teacher said?
What?
Oh my God, Mr. Allen, thank you. She said thank you for go to the thing.
The issue wasn't that she couldn't get on, that she didn't know how. The issue was the DOE device was not working properly.
So
because everybody's on the same bandwidth. That's what it was. So
I got an iReady.
You know why you got on? Because we had tried 10 times. On the 11th time, you got in.
But this is always you. You tried 20 times. You know why? It's called incapable. Incapable. Capable.
Let me tell you what you're not going to do.
No. Let me finish.
What you're not going to do repent. On this Facebook
tonight you're going to repent.
Disrespectful. You better put some respect on my name.
Oh, respect. So all of a sudden you're a bird man now. You work with son. He paying you now.
Put some respect on my name.
Okay, put some tattoo on your face and all, and I'll give you respect. So here's what I'm saying. So next thing you know, I'm sitting at the table doing work. I'm a hard-working man. All right, I'm like some Caribbean people, working. This little child comes over to her mother.
Okay, Riri.
Really? This little child comes over, and she says, Mommy, I can't get on iReady. So I'm there listening, and she said, oh, Vicky's not like the nice mother, the punk mother. Oh, you can't get on? I'm so sorry, but did you try contacting them? Did you try? What is the password?
Right.
And Jelena is not saying that, oh, Daddy did it in the morning. So I'm there listening. I'm watching the two of them. Here's Vicky, the smart one in the house. The smart one.
No, this is where Petty Patrick comes in.
The smart one in the house.
In the morning.
The smart one in the house. And you heard her
say in the afternoon she couldn't get on.
The smart one in the house.
Why would you not just lock her in?
The educated one with the 2 degrees.
Why would you have a whole dynamic between us?
No, because I'm watching this because the other day I seem to always be saving.
You want to know why?
I'm tired of being Captain Save a Family.
And
I'm tired of being Captain Save a Family. Anybody out there tired of being Captain Save a Family? I'm tired of being Captain Save. I'm always saving.
I keep telling you,
I'm saving.
But at what cost?
Captain Save a Family. See, I'm throwing
At what cost are you right?
But no, I'm not trying to be right.
You are. When you got it on in the morning and she said in the afternoon she couldn't get on, that was your opportunity to say, I'll help you log in.
I want to see
right.
What's your part in this. She starts saying, oh, did you use the teacher's email? Now, all this is in the email. Let me ask you a question. All last week, Didn't I tell you, Vicky? I gave her a lecture. I gave Vicky a lecture. Did I give you a lecture? I said, hey, you got to be responsible. You got to go through the emails. Everything you need is in the
You didn't give me a lecture. You know what I did? Because I'm an adult, and I'm not petty.
I can't.
My husband always says when there's an issue, he has to come to me.
Right.
You know what I did last week? We're going to change up the dynamic. I came to him.
When?
Right there at the table. I said, I noticed that he was short-tempered, giving me these one-word responses, acting very stank.
Okay.
Okay? So I said, you know what? Is everything okay?
No, that's not what you said.
Okay.
That's not what you said. You said, let's press reset. Can we press reset? You said, can we press reset? I said, reset on what? Reset on what? Tell me reset on what? What are we resetting on? That's what you said. Let's press reset.
The point is,
what we pressing reset on?
The point is, I came to you.
No, but I need to know if I'm going to press the reset button. I need to know what I'm pressing reset on. Because
I said, can we? Why you standing up? You still upset? You mad? You big mad? Let me say nothing. I said,
go on.
Can we press reset?
On what? Because I was tired of saying the same thing over and over.
Because I thought, because I was having like a remote school flashback from last time. And I said, you know what? I learned some things from last time. I'm not going to repeat them. If we're getting to the point where we're clashing or bumping heads or being short-tempered with each other and the children, I'm going to bring it out in the forefront so we can address it and move on so nobody's harboring anything, right? So I said, let's hit reset. I wasn't pointing fingers. I wasn't accusing anyone. I just said, I saw a pattern of how the day was going. I asked him, let's press reset. He took that opportunity to express his frustration.
Right.
And tell me all the things that I was doing that was frustrating him. You know what I did? I stood there. I listened. And I walked away. You told me, and now it's only for me.
Stop for a second. Stop.
Yes.
Oh, thou great Martha. You are such a Martha.
I walked away.
You know what Martha does? You know what's a Martha? A person who walks ahead.
Let me help you. Let me spell it for you.
Okay, whatever. But all my Caribbean people.
It's called a martyr.
No, we in the Caribbean.
It makes A-Y-R. It's a martyr.
No,
not Martha and Stewart. I don't know. I don't know
listen
her.
Here.
I don't know.
You know who I don't know? Wanda Powell.
You listen. Don't talk about Wanda.
I don't know. Okay, so that you defeated what could have been a triumphant thing.
What did I have done in that moment?
Because you didn't contribute to the conversation. You knew everything. Listen, your thing.
You know why I didn't contribute? Because if I would have said you're absolutely right, I'm gonna do better, which I said at a later conversation. You know what you said? You always say that.
You always say that.
So
stop telling your husband.
I can't win. If I acknowledge what you're saying,
point.
I agree with, and then say I'm going to do better, and your comeback is you always say that.
But you do.
How is that encouraging?
No.
How is that empowering?
Okay, this is for all the couples out there. If you tell your mate that you're going to do better, do me a favor. Do better. Just do better. It's simple. Just do better. My wife would tell. Oh Lord Jesus. My wife on Thursday will say, "Okay, Dave, I'm gonna do better," because you did say that, right?
You're touching.
Let me tell you. When I signed those papers,
you owe me.
When I signed those papers, guess what those papers says? I'm one. We are one. Now. That's like me touching myself. I can touch you all I want.
You see that?
Anyway, so listen here. Don't say you're gonna do better. And because if the person has made their frustration known to you, please just do better. Right? Just do better. No, you didn't. You know what you did, Vicky? You got back up late the next day. You got back up late the next day.
Did anyone miss class?
Yeah.
Who missed class? Nobody missed class.
Okay, let me tell you, because I have to remind you.
She was late.
No. You said, we're talking about Anthony now. You said, I'm going to help him with all of his what?
His writing.
And guess what happened?
I had to work. and this, we're gonna say this for the FB. Let me help you out. My working hours, my contractual hours are the same hours that the kids are in school. And I'm not saying that you're not working, but you have more flexibility in your work schedule on your work day than I do.
You know who you're like? You're like all those people out there. Yes, I'm talking to you guys out there. Not the good ones. You people who feel because the pastor is a pastor.
Here we go. I was
that
waiting.
They don't work.
Nobody said that.
No, I'm
Nobody
saying
said that.
No, that's what you're implying.
That's not what
I'm implying.
What I'm implying is that
You're implying.
if I get an impromptu phone call that says jump on this Zoom call.
Hello, you had an impromptu phone call at 10 o'clock at night from 7. You. Let me tell you about my wife. Okay, my wife has a few friends. And if she gets on the phone with one of those friends, the world has shut down. Shut down. Like, business closed.
You're so jealous.
Jealous?
You know why you're jealous?
I'm not jealous.
First of all, I don't speak.
Jealous?
First of all,
Yeah.
I can't have conversation.
I got my own friend.
You don't.
Yeah.
One. Uno.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay, two.
Jesus just need.
Me and the other one. Three. Me.
Oh, you?
Me
No,
and the
you
other
are not
one- me
in
and the other
that.
one is
No,
Jesus.
you are not in that.
The point
You
is,
are not in
the
that.
point is, I don't
Okay.
get to speak to my friends during the day because guess what? I shuffle between work, fourth grade and first grade. So
Your son comes first before the names that begin with A, the names that begin with L, and the names that begin with K, the names that begin.
I have my priorities together, and you know what my priorities are?
I am so. That's where I
can't
want to go
take
tonight.
care
Look
of
at
my
God.
children. I can't support my children. I can't help my household if I'm unemployed. And if I don't get my work done during the day, I'm forced to do it at night. Some things I can do in the evening. Some things
Who
I
actually
have to
have
do.
them during the daytime?
If I told you, if I said to you I would help Anthony with his writing,
Right.
and then I'm on a Zoom call or Google Meet, or I got to send a chain of emails, and I keep saying to him, well, go over there and do some busy work. You on a break. A 15-minute break can turn into an hour and 15-minute break, and now the whole day is shot. Now I have to pick up after school hours to try to help him do something that should have been done during the day. My evenings are filled with helping them catch up on things they didn't get during the day, as well as the weekend. When does it end?
I'm so sorry.
When does it end?
Wait. You're making it seem as if you're carrying this ship here.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, just let's clarify it because I see somebody on your phone says, "What part do you do to help encourage her?"
That was about that. No, you do a lot. No, you.
I want y'all to know.
Let me say for the record.
Please.
Let me say for the record.
Okay,
When we started remote school, we both said, you take one, I take one. He said he'll take Anthony. I said I'll take Angelina. However, Anthony feels more comfortable doing his writing and his reading assignments with me.
Right.
Which take up a lot of time because he has to process his thoughts. It's not like math. He has to process his thoughts, usually reread or listen to the story, and then do it again. I can replay the story 8 times until he gets the gist, the main idea, the plot, whatever they're working on, right? It's time consuming. I'm not saying that you don't help Anthony, but I have to help Anthony with his writing and help Angelina with every other thing.
No.
So I got like 1.5 kids.
No, that's
you
not
got
true.
a half a kid.
That's not true.
I got 1.5 kids. You got a half a kid.
I got 3 kids. Because
you have a child I don't know about?
Right here. Victoria Power.
I rebuke
Victoria Power.
I rebuke it.
Because here's why.
And guess what? I have 300, that's what I said, 300 students that I support in my workplace.
Here we go.
300.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you have 300.
That are in school as well as remote.
Hey, so what I've been finding is that when you don't have conversations and set expectations, right? Things can go crazy. You've got to learn how to set expectations in your day-to-day and relationships.
You're right.
Regardless of how long you've been together or whether you've been together for a month, 2 months to 20 plus years. Expectations, because what happened is if you don't set those expectations, what happened? Why are you looking?
I'm just listening.
Oh, expectations can cause, because,
You should be.
Because I got to watch everything you give me to eat these days.
I'm the lunch lady too.
Oh.
Sorry. Lunch lady. You do breakfast. Whatever.
Your lunch lady?
I do every other meal.
I couldn't even finish my
I do every other meal.
How?
You do breakfast. I do every other meal.
What? When? Where? How? You do? I got up this morning. Let me say this. I got up this morning. I made breakfast. Then when I was finished, I go to Family Dollar.
You've been up since 5 a.m.
When I finished from Family Dollar.
You should have did laundry too.
I did laundry all day.
Right, you should have did laundry.
I did laundry. I took care of the kids. Then I took him to school. Make sure I sent in the health screening.
Bravo.
Which you have no idea.
If you're up at 5 a.m., all those things should have been done.
Trust me. Tomorrow morning.
Should have been done.
Tomorrow morning,
Okay.
if Sunday comes and y'all see, Sunday comes and y'all see a bag, 2 black bag under her eyes, trust me, every morning.
Sometimes you do a little bit more. Sometimes I do a little bit more.
Hey, I'm gonna be working to get 2 bags under her eyes. Trust me, I'll be like 5 o'clock in the morning.
You see how eyes flying.
Good morning. So I'm on me. Watch me. Oh, tomorrow at 6 a.m. is a prayer. Watch me. And you know I don't sleep Tuesdays.
That's your problem. You don't sleep.
I don't sleep on Tuesdays into Wednesday.
Help you.
So watch me tonight. At 3 a.m. I'm going to be like, good morning, Vicky. I'm going to call you by your government. Good morning, Victoria Powell. Good morning, Victoria Powell. Come on, whisper in here. Good morning. So, setting expectations is one of those things. And here's why. Because these arguments can come up, right? Even though we've been genuine in it and speaking about it, there's actual people who can begin to breed animosity in relationships because expectations are not met. You agree with that?
And that's why I don't. That's why I can sleep soundly, because I speak on it and I move on.
Vicky, you can sleep soundly through anything.
That's a fact too. That's a fact.
Like you and the world could be angry. You fall asleep on the table. It doesn't bother. I don't know how you do it, but
because I release it. I release.
You don't release. The only thing you release is that when it's something you have to flush down.
No. I don't.
You don't release nothing
because I know half the stuff you're talking about. That's not about me. That's about you. I don't personalize it.
You look low. Anyways,
that's you. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
So, one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight is in the years of getting to know somebody, there are times when things can change and you fall into the boredom and the cycle of a relationship. Because relationships, everybody pay attention, relationships are in a sense cyclical, right? Sure. They have seasons to it.
Right.
Seasons when you may feel bored and seasons. So I want you to share the conversation about what you and your family was discussing about boredom. How can I ask you a question? Like, I literally said this to her yesterday. I said the doctor operated. Did I say this to you? I said the doctor operated on your stomach, for the hernia. But he didn't operate. They made a mistake. They needed to operate on your brain. Like, you can't remember Jack.
You hear the disrespect.
You can't. She can't remember. Vicky can't remember what happened an hour ago. Like zit.
Now, when you say boredom, you mean in terms of relationships?
In terms of relationships, because I'm going somewhere with this. You don't remember.
I do. But how would you like me to expand on it?
Like, what can cause boredom? Give me some examples that you think.
I'm well versed in what can cause boredom. When you have someone that has a routine and they have a difficult time deviating from that routine, it can cause boredom. When you have someone that prioritizes other things other than their mate, that too can cause boredom.
You make it seem as if that you're picking on me.
No, I'm not.
You know, that's how you speak, right? I'm always the bad guy.
If it fits, wear it. But I'm not talking about in particular.
Oh, if it fits, wear it.
Listen.
You know,
if you recognize some things in yourself, then
have you been washed in the blood of the Lamb? Because you just need to be saved, really.
So another thing that can cause boredom is just doing the same thing, going to the same places, hanging with the same people, not really assessing where you are in your relationship.
Right. I'm glad you said that. So those things. So I'm asking you now to look at your relationship, regardless of how long you've been married, right? Or in relationships, and find out, or if you were divorced, what caused that boredom? Were you ever bored? And don't be fake. I know some people say, "Oh, I'm never bored. I'm always happy with my husband." Lie. No, you. There was some boredom. The reason why there was boredom, you wouldn't get up and go to a casino or travel with your husband because you're looking to keep it going, right? So I have some questions for tonight for Vicky that she wasn't prepared for.
I'm never prepared.
She's never prepared.
I was just and you can do this about this today. He said, "Why would you let Dave set you up like that? You never know what you're going to talk about." Is
that what she says?
That's exactly what she said.
Why is she always come against me?
Because I'm not sending my representative and I'm my authentic self. He can hit me with any question, and I'm always
that woman But thank you, Wanda, for what you sent me today. That she loves me, though. I curse her out, but she loves me. She takes care of Dave, right? She does.
She does.
But I'm upset.
In spite of yourself.
Don't send me what you sent me today, and it's not hot. Don't do it anymore. I've given you 2 warnings.
Blow your breath.
The next time you send it to me, it has to be warm. What?
Blow your breath on it. Hot to real thing.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that. My breath. Let me
Instant furnace.
Some years ago, I'm not going to talk about it now. We'll catch up to now. One of the things I told you, that phone needs to be charged.
I know.
Go get my charger and get the thing. Charge is over there. Okay. I moved that thing. I'm plug it up. You could go do it now. One of the things that many years ago that me and Vicky had a problem with, and I want her to be beside me. Vicky had us, in our, I'm gonna be a little transparent, but not naked, meaning that you're gonna hear some stuff and you can just, we don't care if you put anything between don't keep it over there, Vicky. You can bring it here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your brain, you leave your brain in one corner.
Take this piece out?
Right. I gotta help my wife. No, you need the whole charge of Vicky. You need the whole.
Oh, my bad.
Yo, seriously? I don't know how you did you take the little bus, now you have to plug it into that thing right there? Oh.
You know what?
No.
That was disrespectful.
Oh my God, honestly.
That was
how do you do it? No, you have to pull it closer over here.
Don't speak to me like that.
All right. So, one of the things she's talking about, hot breath, right? So Vicky would say, we got married, it was great, and we had 2 kids after, it's still hot between us, love making. So one of the problems I had with Vicky, she would wake up and be like, Vicky is a kisser. She wants to swallow your whole face. So I'll be like, listen, I need you to get up in the morning and go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. Because that breath it's not a dragon breath. That breath, she borrowed a demon breath in the morning. So I said, so imagine, hold on, come here, man.
Yeah, let me hear this.
So imagine, she's kissing me. Come over here. Keep your breath over there. Imagine, excuse me, I gotta do the side. I'm going somewhere with it.
I would not.
Just imagine this imaginary war, right? Come on. So she's kissing me, and I gotta go like, come on, I'm trying to get it. I go, I'm going on the chin. I'm like, dang. Oh God. Oh Lord, Vicky. Oh Lord. I used to have to touch my face because it was so hot. It was like, oh jeez.
What is
I used to say, I'm going somewhere with it.
Where you going? Get there quickly.
I can't go because I gotta enjoy this. So I said, she was like, how do you feel? Right? So she would come home from work, we had it going, popping. How do you feel with someone coming in the house, not taking a shower, right? And taking a shower, or you've been home all day and they say, let's make love without the shower or anything. Isn't that crazy? Y'all talk back to me. Like, I'm Antiguan, okay? Let me tell you, in the Caribbean.
I don't even know how we ended up here.
No. We going somewhere with this.
I don't know how we got...
It has to do with moving away from the boredom. How can you end
It's called passion. You should try it sometime. Passion. Unscripted, unformatted. You the type of dude that'll take your socks off and roll them up, fold your clothes neatly and stuff. I'm off it now. Now I'm tired.
I heard this radio broadcast one time who used to work for Hot 97. She has her own, I'm going to call no name. She has her own TV show, and she said, she was giving an example of this woman who kept the love making in her relationship from getting bored. Okay. Sparkling.
Oh, what did she do?
Right. I'm glad you asked. Oh. She got up in the morning just before her husband gets up. Before her husband gets up. I'm out. And took a shower. She brushed her teeth. And after she brushed her teeth, she made sure that she put on some nice perfume.
Oh, her representative. I got it. You should have said that at the beginning. Nobody's doing that.
That's how you keep it alive.
Life is messy.
I want to go to work feeling.
Life is messy. No, if I got
life doesn't have to be messy and stink and dirty. I need to go like,
it doesn't have to be stink and dirty.
Right.
But again, if you have planned, there's nothing wrong with preparing and getting your oils and your candles. Those things are great.
Right.
But on a day-to-day, who's doing that?
I don't want to kiss you if your breath is bugging. I'm pretend like it's so
your
sweet.
breath stink too. No. But if we in a passionate moment, who notices these things?
That's why there's Colgate. That's why there is all those toothpaste companies that are in business.
Are broken.
Okay, I'm not broken. Y'all think I'm broken? I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I'm trying to help people out there, the men out there, and the women out there who are saying the same thing, but nobody wants to say it to them. I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to keep the spark, and I want you to admit what I'm saying to you is not broken.
To keep a spark means...
Oh, here we go.
Let me tell you what keeping a spark means to me. How about...
I need y'all to talk back to us now.
Looking particularly nice one day, come and give her a smack on the bum. Maybe she's standing over the sink washing dishes. Maybe you throw your arms around and give her a nice bear hug. Those things keep the spark. Those things are passionate. How about you just give her a call in the middle of the day? Hey, I was just thinking about you.
You do that?
You know why I don't call you in the middle of the day?
You don't.
I'm home.
Oh, no.
I don't call you in the middle of the day. We're looking at each other.
No, you in a different part of the house. Talking to Miss K, Miss A, Miss
and when
L,
I did call you in the middle of the day, I'm working.
Right.
I am too, but I took the time to call you.
No. Where were you calling me from?
Work. Maybe it was my lunch period.
No. You know what you call me for? You call me for two things. Always the two things.
I didn't send you lunch spontaneously. You know what I used to do? Talk about keep it going. I would call him, hey, are you home? Yeah, I'm just home working on my sermon. Go to the door. Nobody at the door? Lunch. I would order him lunch and have it delivered so he didn't have to think about a meal. A nice lunch. What? Lunch on me today, boo.
Wait.
I never ordered you lunch.
I would go to the door and the lunch would be there.
Paid for. All he had to do was go retrieve it. Delivery.
I don't remember that.
Shame the devil.
No,
Shame the devil.
I'm going to shame the devil right now. Absolutely. No, you call me first and say, what are you planning to eat for lunch today? And I gave you exactly what I wanted to eat.
A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right. And then you want to go spend money and go buy a $20, $35 lunch.
Broken.
Why am I broken when there's food in the house that I can eat?
Broken. Because it's called spontaneity.
So, here's some things tonight.
You should try.
We're going to do, here we go with the Go Vicky and all of these other things. So, here's the thing. So, I'm going to ask Vicky 5 questions, and you can take it and ask the person you're in a relationship with these questions to see how it goes. And she's going to ask me, and that tells you.
This is perfect, because I'm telling you, he always says, that's only you that thinks like that. And I keep trying to tell him, 99.9% of the people, they think like me. You're the 1% over there with the others who think like you. The way I process and think about things is average.
Average.
That's how most people think.
Right. I don't want to be average.
You're the weirdo. I'm not. But I digress. Continue.
Are y'all hearing this abuse that I'm getting tonight? I need y'all to talk back to me.
Special.
What is happening in your relationship, all right? I agree with Vic.
Thank you. Let me hear these questions.
Princess, we're going to talk offline. Vanessa, I know you.
Let me hear these questions.
I can't go past
You know how many times I've said,
Listen
what? If
here.
you think it's just me, take a poll. Ask your female friends.
I need a poll tonight.
He never comes back and tells me what they said. Whenever I say, you think it's just me, just ask your female friends. You never come back and tell me what they said.
You know what they're saying?
I already know.
What? All of them are going to say.
They agree with me.
Right. But that's not thinking outside the box. That's why they all have problems with their relationships and have to end up and ask me how Wave, I need some help with the relationship. You know why? You know why they come back?
There's certain norms.
No, it's not norms.
That you didn't grow up with.
But that's good though.
It's not good or bad, but when I tell you that this is the way that most people think, I'm willing to entertain the way you see certain things.
Like what? Give me an example.
I may not agree,
right,
but I can at least look at it from your perspective. You automatically dismiss the things that I think or say because you think that it's a standard, and your personality, you naturally want to go against the grain.
Right.
You want to go against the grain.
I don't want to go against the grain. That's not true. I try to.
You don't want to conform.
No, I'm not going to conform. You told somebody I want a man who's going to drive a bus, come back home, have a beer belly.
Who said that?
I heard you.
No, I didn't. I
heard you talking.
I said you think that's what I want,
Vicky. We were talking about change. We were all in the house.
Right, we were talking about change.
And then you said you would prefer, you said Dave loved you. The person was asking you about, she said, Dave, you said, these were your words. I agree that Dave is a more riskier person than myself. Right?
You take more risk than me.
Right.
I did. I said
and you
that.
said, he's not the typical person I would be with. I would prefer someone who's standard. You said, these were your words. I was listening. I would prefer a person who was a 9 to 5, stable, come home, sit down on the couch, right? And that's boredom to me.
I never said that.
Oh my!
I may have said somebody that has a 9 to 5. I may have.
You said it.
I may have said. I don't remember what I said, but I know I wouldn't say nobody come home every day with a big belly. Ask your question, sir.
Did you eat any carbs today? Right now, you eat any carbs? You want a pizza? I'm going to ask you pizza.
Ask your question, sir.
Oh, you bought bread today. You want a piece of bread?
Ask your question, sir.
A piece of bread. You want a piece of bread?
Whatever I ate today is not on display.
All right. Oh, I got you. I want to drink some of it. That's right.
You got 2 more minutes of my time.
Oh, really? So here's what happened. I'm going to ask her some questions, and it's going to go from light to harder, and see if the person you're with really knows you. And there is no.
If we went on Newlywed or the honeymoon game, epic fail.
All right. First question. What is my favorite color?
Red.
No. I changed it.
Here we go.
I changed it.
All right. When
What's
today?
my favorite
Just
color?
now?
No.
Just now? You changed it just in this moment?
No.
It's red.
No.
Okay.
Because I have on red, you thought I would say red?
No.
No.
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Okay. Next.
You're being rude.
I'm
So
not
you
being
ask
rude.
me.
Your
You
favorite
gotta ask
color?
me back.
What do I have to ask you? What's my favorite color?
Easy.
What is it?
Whatever one of your makeup color is.
It's red. Everybody knows that. Continue. People who know me know that my favorite color is red.
Of course.
It's always been red. It
And that's
never
why
changes. It's always consistent.
That's why you wear the big red
It's the
lipstick.
color of love. It's the color of your heart.
All right. What is my mother's middle name?
Kate.
Hey. You trying to steal some documents from her or something?
What's my mother's middle name?
Easy.
What is it?
I know something.
No clue. No
She
clue.
doesn't have a middle
Yes,
name.
she does. It's Louise.
Oh, gee, Louise, what is this? Like, one of those shows on TV, like, who named their child Louise? Louise? What's going on? Louise. Fine. What?
Thank you. Favorite color. Everybody knows this.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
What's your question?
What's my favorite number?
7.
Why would it be 7?
That's the number of completion.
So because it's 7.
What's your favorite number?
That's for me to know.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't know.
What's your favorite? Let me ask.
What's your favorite number?
5.
Wrong.
Half.
Wrong.
5.5.
Wrong.
What is your favorite number?
8.
8. Okay. I don't know when. Anyways, what was my best?
Ask me why. So later comes. Ask me why. Ask me why. Favorite number.
You know what? You are rude and nasty. Nasty. I mean, look at me. You're nasty. What was my best vacation with you?
Best vacation? Oh, that's easy. Cabo.
True. Okay, got that right.
Cabo.
Wrong.
We only had like 3.
No. Wrong.
Antigua doesn't count.
No, Antigua doesn't count.
That's where you're from.
No, Florida.
You mean when we stayed in our room for 3 days?
Because hello, we were tired. Stop. When we slept together.
We stayed in our room for 3 days on our honeymoon.
We were newlyweds.
Bored.
That's what I'm talking about. Something as sacred as that.
I had signed already.
You
so
see
I
this
was
one?
like,
You know what? Talking about sign already. You know what
see
Vicky
through.
was saying to me the very first 4 to 5 years?
the truth. But go ahead.
You know, I wonder if I could get an annulment. I know I signed already, but you think I could get off the dotted line?
That's
Remember
why I
that?
didn't change my name. I said, listen, if we make it 10,
Oh!
we make it 10 years, then I might become an Allen.
You know what that is?
It takes 5 years to get vested in the company.
That's deceitful. That's deceitful.
Mama ain't raised no food.
Deceit.
Louise ain't raised no food. Okay?
Yo, Louise is like a good times name.
Louise. Well, her first name was Wanda. What you thought was going to go
Lord
with that?
Jesus. Who
Louise.
named her that? Anyways.
That's right, kid. That's right.
All right. Next question.
We gonna
you
be
ask
sure.
me.
What's
the next one?
I got one.
Yeah.
What's my favorite flower?
But you don't like roses or anything.
We're not gonna do process of elimination.
Hey.
It's been a whole
Hey.
decade. You supposed to know. What's my favorite flower?
You told me it was fuchsia.
And this is the same retard that I met all those years ago at the party. Now you
Anyway,
see.
I'll tell you right now. It's hibiscus.
You make tea out of hibiscus leaves. What's my favorite flower, Dave?
Nobody makes
It's
tea.
sunflower.
Nobody makes tea out of hibiscus leaves.
Yes, they do.
Hibiscus is a flower that will grow down south or in the Caribbean. And one of our neighbors have it. And you said you love. Guess
my
where it grows
favorite
also?
Flower is sunflower or sunflowers. I love
Lord Jesus.
sunflowers.
All right. what it was my favorite date in history.
I'm off this game because clearly
Hey,
we don't
what's my
know
favorite?
each other.
We don't know each
Your
other.
favorite dating what?
What's my favorite date in history? Date in history. Date. Give me timeline. Timeline. You're supposed to know this. You're supposed to know because you don't know me. Obviously, we don't know you. We're two strangers. Why are you this? Why are you here? Why are you here?
We don't know each other.
You know your girlfriends. All of y'all who's watching, you know them more than me.
This is a classic.
You know
example.
all of them more than me.
This is a classic example of two people who are not friends. Clearly, we don't know each other.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be.
You know what?
Friend.
You should want to be my friend.
No,
you
that's
should want to
the
be
problem.
my friend. You should want to be my best friend.
No, I don't want to be a best friend at all, Vicky. No, you talk a lot with your best friends. That's too much time on the phone. Like, hey, girlfriend.
This is
hey.
sad.
You talk
For
about
all you
3
married
hours
people,
on the phone.
for all
Like,
you
I don't know how your ears are
considering
not burning
marriage.
yet. Like, seriously? I don't. Anybody out there want to be best friends with their mate? Let me know. Put your damn hands down. Anybody out there want to be best friends with your husband, your wife, your
Yes.
fiance?
I want
who
my
wants?
mate to be the person that I want to spend.
That is so boring, though. That's boring. I want to be able to talk to somebody about you and tell them how you drive me crazy.
You do.
And they agree with me.
You do. You do. But
I want to be. Ken, you said yes, sir? Yes.
Yes. It's supposed to be Bonnie and Clyde.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're supposed to be thick as thieves. We're supposed to know where all the skeletons and the bones are buried. And we're supposed to know each other's favorite color, favorite flower, and each mother's middle name.
You just told me, Louise. Hey. You didn't know my
what?
favorite day. You know my favorite thing.
What's your favorite day? It better be
10.
August. It better be August 20th, 2010. That's what it better be. That better be your favorite day.
So what I was saying was
Right. As I was speaking.
really.
There are
So,
a lot of
right,
Caribbean men out there, and I hate to make the generalization, but it's just been my experience that they do not believe in their mate and each other being best friends.
I'm sorry. You just made that nasty generalization.
I said my experience.
It's still
It's
unfair.
almost like
No.
it's like taboo. Like you like that's my wife, but that's not my friend.
But that's a bad generalization. That's like saying people make West Indian men.
I've
which I
only
hate.
dated like Caribbean men, so I'm saying based on my
But
experience.
that's your fault. Who told you to only date Caribbean men? That's your boredom. That's the boredom right there.
Exhibit A.
Oh, Exhibit A. Exhibit A. You know what you are? Let's put an X. Exhibit X right here. X. Seriously.
You're supposed to be friends with your mate.
What we're getting at tonight is
Because even if we weren't married, I know I joke about, I wish that you get like the plague or some other kind of ailment. But that's
you
not
said that?
all the time. Leprosy. You think you're gonna be with somebody else?
Are y'all hearing this tonight?
Right. But
Ladies and
if
gentlemen,
we were not together,
no.
I would want you to find somebody and be happy.
No. You just said.
Maybe
You just said.
right before you die, not like right away, but before you close your eyes, you should have a little bit of happiness. I would want that for you. After erectile dysfunction, after you lose your teeth,
Yo.
I would want you to be
Wow.
happy. I would want.
You know what that is? That's called wickedness. You want me to end up with erectile dysfunction so I would not please another woman.
No teeth.
No teeth. And all I wanted you to have is continuous bad breath.
It's fine.
That's
fine.
crazy.
It's fine.
But that's not nice. That's not nice. That's like saying you don't want me to ever be happy.
Ever.
And you know what?
Ever. EVA.
The crazy. Thank you, Ken. She is on fire tonight.
Ever.
The funny thing about this is that what she just said is for a lot of women out there. They don't, well, men too. They don't want if their mate and them separate in any type of way for that person to be happy. And that is not nice.
That's real.
That's
real though. We can get to a place where
right.
I would want you to be happy, but not right away. That's just real talk.
Oh, there is a static in the live?
No.
Oh,
Fix it. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's about the static in the live. Is it a bad static? How is it? Let me just look at it and see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. I don't know. I'm sorry, but if you...
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said, I'm Western in there, setting their ways. You already know, girl. You already know.
I'm not sure why there's a static. I can try to look at it, but the show tonight is almost ending. However,
yes, remote school tomorrow.
Kim, I'm gonna do something. Let me know if it goes away. Keep talking.
All right. So as I was saying, this whole myth about your mate is not supposed to be your friend, that's the only way that you're gonna sustain. That's the only way you're gonna have a lasting relationship if you are friends with your mate. Because there's gonna come a time when, you know, you may not be as attractive to that person, or, you know, y'all was hot and heavy in the beginning. That's gonna slow down. Kids may come into play, health, job. There's so many other things that are gonna change the dynamic of your relationship. But if you are friends with your mate, y'all can talk about anything. Y'all can get through anything. You can see each other through, you know, some of the worst times. That's right, good and the bad. That's what they mean when they say for better or for worse. You're not going to ride out for better or for worse with somebody who is not your friend, that you don't want the best for them and them for you. So I think that we need to get back to having friendships while we're in relationship. And that's what I talked about last week or the week before when I said about, no, it was the week before when I said about authentic courtship. When you have authentic courtship with someone, there's no way that you cannot be friends with that person, because they're seeing all facets of who you are. They're not just seeing your representative. And so that's why we can come on here and laugh and joke and talk about the serious things and still get up and say good morning to each other and really mean it, because in spite of what he says, we are friends. We were just over, you know, at a friend's house over the weekend celebrating another friend's birthday, and they all turned to us like, oh, y'all having date night? Right, y'all just we're here, but y'all on a date, because we were in the corner, just not even kissing or hugging, but just having a conversation, right? Just into each other, just into whatever we were talking about. So he's telling tales. We are friends. I do think that there are things that we're still learning about each other, and that's okay. Because there's certain things that may not have been as important to know in the beginning. And now it is. I find that we learn more things about each other through our children, because they're at the age where they're very inquisitive. How did you and Daddy meet? When did y'all kiss? When did y'all go on y'all date? How did you know you wanted to get married? So they're asking those questions, and now they're inciting us to ask questions. So friendship, that's right, Delphine. Friendship is the backbone of a relationship, whether that be romantic or platonic, because you friends, not frenemies, be very clear, friends want the best for each other, period. That's right, we would act like we were in high school. And if you are in a relationship with somebody, again, platonic or romantic, and they don't have your best interest, and they're not rooting for you, and they're not celebrating your wins, and they're not cheering you on, and they see you stuck in a place and they're not willing to help you get out, that's a frenemy. That's a hater. And we need those people too, but now they're not in a circle. Positive vibes only. There's no room, and I hope if 2020 has taught us nothing else, it has showed us the power of who needs to be in our corner and in our circle. There is no room for pretenders. If you are not about me, you don't need to be on my shit. Because your net worth.
Your what?
I said, if you're not about me, you don't need to be on my shit. Because I believe that your net worth is directly connected to your net worth. Pay me for that. Pay me for that.
I'm sorry.
Pay me for it.
I just gave you some advice to give to your boss.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Your net worth is attached to your net worth. At this day and age, it's all about relationships. Because if you haven't realized it, it's not about always what you know, it's about who you know. And I only want to be my network. I want to be surrounded by people who can motivate me, who can lift me up, who can encourage me, who can check me. Mm-hmm. Part of it. That's a part of love. Right. You cannot see me. I pray that if I have my network, you see me walking in disobedience, you see me raggedy, please call me out, but call me out with love. That's a whole nother topic. You need to learn that skill. You can check somebody, check them in love. It changes the dynamic. It's better received. That's a whole nother show.
Let me ask you something. You want your own show? Because the way you were going on after I walk away from here, you were just going in. So I'm just trying to figure out, are you trying to take over?
You see this?
Or are you like, because this whole thing was
we can
like,
both shine.
You want my... No, but the way you were acting just now was like, if you ain't on my ship, you can get off my ship, and the ship is my ship, and all these other things, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure out...
If the anchor fits.
What anchor?
Wear it.
You can't wear an anchor. An anchor is not...
It was a ship reference.
You know what? Oh, God.
Like,
you know what?
Okay.
You know what?
That's all right.
So, but that was good though. That was hot.
That's real talk.
You were going in just now.
But because I've been having conversation with various group of friends about as we get older, our circle getting smaller and smaller. Mm-hmm. And it's almost as if
turn it off.
We feel guilty about distancing ourselves from people or making a decision to, cut people out of our lives, but it's a necessary part of growth. If you have somebody that is holding you down, that is keeping you down, that is trying to keep you in that box, you got to cut them loose.
That's right.
That is a form of self-love. Survival of the fittest.
You want some kerosene or something? Because you're on fire tonight. All of a sudden, you ate some carbs while I walked away or something to fix this? Because, Miss K sent me this thing. She
right, tell him Bob, please.
So she was trying to... I see what you were doing,
Dismiss him.
You sent me away saying that you hear static. You heard static, but you didn't hear no static.
Thank you.
You need to repent by the love of Jesus because you were trying to get me away from her so y'all could have this woman talk as if it's a woman correlation.
October is almost over. We have 2 more months for 2020.
What does that mean?
That I just want, including my 2021, to be crystal clear. You
sound like those preachers now. Stop.
Because do you realize that this is another decade? We're ending a decade. It's not just about the year of 2020. And if you're in your life, and like I talk to people my age, young, everybody in between. Everybody is going through this radical season of change. Mm-hmm. People who they thought were going to be in their life forever. Mm-hmm. People they didn't even imagine being in their life. Everybody's going through a change financially, emotionally, the workplace. And it's because we are ending, you just said, cyclical, a season.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We are ending a season. I just talked about last week my bad credit that was going on for the last decade. I'm entering into a new season. Mm-hmm. And so I just want everybody to spiritually clean out their closet, right? I've been purging. I lost a few little pounds. I've been cleaning out my closet. Just purge whatever has not been serving you so you can clear the space for what God has for you in this new season, in this new 2021. And that's my prayer for myself, for my friends, for my family. Get right. Get right in this season. Level up. Thank you, Sierra. Level up. Get what you need. Get what God, forget about what you need. Get what God has for you in this season. And that means that you got to cut some things off, period. It cannot go into this new season. It cannot go into this new year. It no longer serves you. Let it go. Last point. Don't pick it back up. Once you let it go, don't pick it back up.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep you around for another year.
I'm sorry. But where did you get that from? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know. Look at him trying to take credit.
No, I'm not trying to take credit.
You trying to take credit?
You need to give credit to whom credit is due. You know what I mean? If a man makes you better, right? If a man makes you better, Pastor Gil.
Listen,
if a man makes you better,
I will give you credit. Your preaching and your teaching has definitely influenced me. You are my pastor. I claim you.
You claim
I claim you. I claim you.
Can I ask you a question?
That's on the pulpit. Now, when you get off the pulpit, I call you.
That was well.
I call you other names.
That was well said tonight. You on fire tonight.
No, but I really, you know what? Anybody who knows me, and I hope that this comes across through the page. I just really want everybody to win.
Right.
I really just want everybody to reach their zenith, their apex of what God has in store. And I'm so tired of talking to people, myself included, me raise both my hands, who are not living in their gifts, who are dimming their light, who are dumbing down for people, who are cowering, who are shrinking themselves to make other people comfortable and make them happy. Woo. Enough is enough. We serve a God of abundance. We serve a God of more. We serve a God that will bless us beyond what our mind's eye can even imagine. And I just want that for everyone. I really and truly do. And I speak to people all the time who are in pain, grappling with things that they know they need to let go, but they don't have the strength, or they don't know if they let it go, what's going to be on the other side.
That's right.
And I hope we get to talk about that more in depth next week, about this Christian walk and faith. And I heard you talk about Bible study about they just had a little bit, right? Like a mustard seed of faith, and that's all they needed to see them through. Mm-hmm. And so much as Christians, we look about all the things that we are giving up, and we neglect to mention all the blessings, all the gifts, all the bountiful blessings that are on the other side, if we just follow the Lord and we just walk in obedience. And that's really my prayer this season for everyone, and for myself and for our marriage. Truth be told, I didn't want to come on here today. I didn't. Not because I don't love you guys, not because I don't have anything to say, not because I don't want to speak to you, but like I'm tired. And he was getting on my last nerve this week. I'm telling you, Ken, I was about to quit him this week. Vanessa, come get your pastor. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because he's getting on my last nerve with these kids up here in remote school. He's like, well, you got a third kid. Yeah, me too. You don't like me, I don't like you either. How about that? You want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you either.
What I'm hearing, you're trying to quit.
But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I didn't let
you're trying to quit.
Get all up in here.
In the midst of the storm.
It's not about him.
Don't quit.
It's not about me.
Don't quit because it gets hard. That's what she's saying.
But God says.
So tonight, I have nothing else to say. I'm not even going to add to that because that was well done.
Thank you.
Come on, y'all put your hands together for ladies and gentlemen, by the power invested in me. Sit down. I like to. This is a preacher caller tonight. Hold on, put on that. ain't gonna call you.
He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me, right? He's trying to
Archbishop, Vicky Powell,
Listen.
the prophetess. Like, look at this is your collar. Let me see how you look in the collar.
Do me a favor. If this is my ordination, cash at me. I need you to give a monetary sacrifice.
Yo, that's a whole different thing.
Venmo.
That's a whole different thing. Everybody's getting ordained. I want to put a cash app up. We love y'all.
We love y'all. You gotta look at these kids.
You gotta go get
one more gift.
Hey, Wanda, I know you're watching.
It's almost Friday.
All right.
Thank you.
Get Anthony ready. I'm coming for him.
Yes.
I love y'all. Hey.
We love you guys. We love you. Thank you.
Tonight was your show.
For tuning in. Thank you. Thank you.
You did that. Hey, we love y'all.
Thank you. We love you.
This let me see. Sunday, join us. If you missed the Sunday service, you can feel free to go to Dave K. Allen Ministries page, Dave K. Allen Ministries. Hey, I still need y'all to go on my YouTube page, Dr. Dave Dr. Dave K. Allen page, and subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Just go there and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, which is Dr. Dave K. Allen #1. All right. Hey, we love y'all. November the 1st, I'm doing.
That's my boo's birthday.
November the 1st, I'm preaching for the Antigua Independence service. I'm doing it at a location in the Bronx, and so more information will be coming. It will be shown on Facebook, and so hey, look out for that service. It's going to be off the chain. I'm privileged that the Embassy of Antigua has done this. Thanks to Pastor Craig, who kind of hooked it up too. And so hey, let's see what God does in this season. To my new friends, Jermaine, Sharice, Warren, Kim, y'all off the chain. Thank God. I've been praying for y'all, and just look out for great things to happen. So hey, I love y'all. Pastor Gill.
Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Pastor Gill. Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you, everybody. Vanessa, everybody for joining us. Stanley, Warren.
Love you.
Everybody, Will, everybody who joined us tonight. We love y'all.
Yes.
Ken, Delphine, everybody.
Franklin.
Anita, Franklin, what's good? Everybody. But we gotta go. We got 2 children. Some of y'all had none. Some of y'all got teenagers.
I thought you had 3.
I got 3 I gotta put to bed tonight.
Whatever.
Join us for tomorrow, 6 a.m. prayer in the Bethel Tabernacle. It should be on the FB page. But
that's right. You not know you in the house.
Yeah, but you know, we're in a new season right now. Vicky said all that tonight. You didn't catch it? It's a new season, girl. We love y'all.
We love you. Good night.
Good night. I will see you next week. All right? God bless. Take care. God willing, too. All right. I'm going for Anthony.
Yep. Let me call Louise.